Okay, you're stuck. You want to ask something in French, but you don't want to sound blunt. So, what do you say? C'est possible? Pardon? Will it be perfect? No. Are you gonna hesitate? Yeah, probably. But will you sound natural, native? Oh yeah. Bonjour, j'espère que vous allez bien. Je suis très contente de vous retrouver aujourd'hui. Okay, quick note. This is the second video in the series. There's a free PDF in the description. And yeah, stay till the end. There's a quiz. So, today, I'll show you 5 expressions French people actually use to sound polite in everyday life. C'est parti! Alright, let's start with the first one. Repeat. Pardon. Again. Pardon. This is one of the most common polite reactions in French, not to apologize deeply, but to open an interaction. You use it to pass, to interrupt gently, or to get someone's attention. For example, you're trying to get through in a crowd. You don't explain, you don't justify, you just say, Pardon. Now, here's something important. The tone matters a lot. If you say pardon with the wrong tone, it can sound like, what? What did you say? Right, like I just did. But with a soft, natural tone, it just opens the interactions. And that's exactly why this works so well in real life. Alright, another one. Repeat. Ça te dérange si... Again. Ça te dérange si... This is a very soft way to ask something. You're not imposing, you're just checking. You're leaving space for the other person. For example, ça te dérange si je m'assois ici? In English, it's more like, would you mind if... Same idea, same softness, very common, very natural. Okay, next one. Repeat. Tu peux? Again. Tu peux? This might sound very simple, but that's exactly why it works. In spoken French, simplicity often sounds more polite than long, careful sentences. For example, tu peux m'aider? Alright. If this kind of French is useful to you, make sure you like the video, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. That really helps the channel and it encourages me to keep creating this kind of content. Let's keep going. Repeat. C'est possible? Again. C'est possible? This one is very common in everyday situations. It's polite, it's light, and it doesn't put pressure on the other person. For example, c'est possible de payer ici? Very natural, very spoken. So, last main one. Repeat. Merci quand même. Again. Merci quand même. This one is extremely useful. You use it when the answer is no, when something isn't possible, or when it just doesn't work out. It keeps the interaction polite, even when the result isn't ideal. For example, Désolé, ce n'est pas possible aujourd'hui. D'accord, merci quand même. Very French, very elegant. Alright, now, as promised, here are the 2 bonus expressions. The ones everyone thinks they know, but not exactly the way native speakers actually use them. Alright, let's break it down. S'il te plaît, s'il vous plaît. Yeah, those really matter. But here's the key. It's not about repeating please. It's about where you place it. Most natural in real life, at the end. Tu peux m'aider, s'il te plaît? Now, a very common learner mistake. Mixing tu and vous in the same sentence. Bonjour madame, tu peux m'aider s'il vous plaît? Yeah, that sounds off to native ears. So pick one lane. Tu plus s'il te plaît, or vous plus s'il vous plaît. And one more thing, if you put s'il vous plaît at the start with a strong tone, it can sound like a demand. So keep it soft and let it land at the end. In English, thank you is pretty stable. In French, merci can sound warm, neutral, or even a bit sharp, depending on the tone and context. Compare these three. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Merci bien. Same word, different tone, different effect. If someone helps you and you genuinely appreciate it, merci beaucoup. If someone refuses and you still want to stay polite, merci quand même. So, these expressions don't make your French more complex. They make it more comfortable for the people you're talking to. And that's what politeness really is in French. Alright, quick check. Situation 1. Someone says no, and it doesn't work out. Do you say merci or merci quand même? The right answer is merci quand même. Nice. Situation 2. You want to ask something gently. Do you say donnez-moi or tu peux? The natural choice is tu peux? Voilà, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. Si cette vidéo vous a été utile, pensez à liker, vous abonner et activer la cloche. Ça m'encourage énormément et ça aide la vidéo à être trouvée. On se retrouve très bientôt pour la suite de la série.